From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, May 18th, 2015. Silver is trading at $17.64 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,225 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $238. Antiwar.com reports UN officials were desperately pushing the Saudi government to agree to an extension of the 5-day humanitarian ceasefire, hoping to allow a bit more aid to flow into Yemen before the resumption of hostilities. The push was unsuccessful, however, and with the 11 p.m. deadline Sunday evening, the Saudis immediately resumed strikes in force across Yemen. While a fair amount of humanitarian aid was transported to a UN hub in Djibouti over the course of the 5 days, it's not clear how much actually made it into Yemen. Iran's own cargo ship of aid never made it close to Yemen, and as of Sunday night, they were still said to be at least 4 days away from the Yemeni port of Hodeidah, their intended destination. During the 5-day ceasefire, fighting slowed quite a bit, though there were still skirmishes between the Houthis and unaffiliated Sunni militias, and Saudi warplanes launched a few strikes here and there. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Bitcoin Not Bombs. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. UPI reports at least 9 people were shot to death after rival biker gang members opened fire at a restaurant in Central Texas on Sunday. According to police, 3 rival biker gangs began fighting at a restaurant in Waco while multiple police officers were outside in the parking lot arranging protection for citizens. The fight started in the restaurant and then spilled outside. The officers were reportedly in the area because they had anticipated possible trouble at the restaurant, which has been the scene of ongoing tensions between bikers in recent weeks. Waco Police Sergeant W. Patrick Swanton said, "We had officers on the scene. We expected issues." Investigators said the brawl began with punches and kicks, but escalated quickly to include the use of chains, clubs, knives, and finally firearms. Several people were shot, according to police, and at least 9 dead. 8 of the victims died at the scene. 1 died at the hospital later. Several others were wounded in the fight. The police posted on their Facebook page that the Central Texas marketplace was closed following the shooting. District Attorney Abel Lorena reportedly told police 2 weeks ago that trouble had been brewing among the biker gangs for some time. The officers at the scene engaged the gunmen in the fight, firing their weapons as well. However, Waco police said that no officers were wounded in the gun battle. Police later responded to a crime scene at the Waco Convention Center and a gathering of bikers at a local truck stop. However, it was not immediately known whether either of those incidents were related to the restaurant shooting. For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports federal investigators have found no record that the engineer of the Amtrak commuter train that crashed in Philadelphia last week reported an object hit its locomotive in the minutes before it derailed, according to officials on Sunday. The passenger rail service said on Sunday it would restore full service between Philadelphia and New York at 5:30 a.m. on Monday, following last Tuesday's derailment that killed 8 people and injured more than 200. In an interview on ABC Television's This Week, National Transportation Safety Board member Robert Sumwalt said, "We listened to the dispatch tape and we heard no communication at all from the Amtrak engineer to the dispatch center to say something had struck his train." The comment by Sumwalt comes as investigators are looking to explain what caused a circular pattern of damage found on the locomotive's windshield after the accident. The NTSB has asked the FBI to help it examine the damage to the windshield, which is about the size of a grapefruit. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.